Yeah, U3, live from the underground.
You breaking shit.
Yo, it's your girl DJ Baby Blue Diamond, and you tuned in to U3, Underground, Unsigned, and Unknown. And we have a guest that's been long overdue, and I will take the blame on that. It is my fault. We have CompC in the building. What up?
What's happening with it, man? Look, we over the blame now. We good now. We here. We made it. We
We
made it.
made it. We made it.
What's happening?
Well, your real name is Rashad, but you go
2
by
a.m.
CompC. So how did you get that artist name, CompC?
It was the weirdest. Well, we was in the dorm room back in 2003 or four or five, one of them. And some dude, Tyron Williams, he came by the dorms. I was freestyling in the gateway all in one computer. And with the system in the back, you had the little junk with the CD changer. So I was playing the music and then rapping to burn it. And then he was like, CompC. What the hell are you talking to? And I was like, well, I'm the only one with Compton. So I was like, guess what the hell is that? He said, I don't know, man. That's your rap name. All right. So that's why we went with it.
Okay.
That's how it happened. That's really how it happened. Because people didn't call me by anything else. Like, they just Compton. It was Airman Compton, 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 Compton.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. It got to a point where Rashad wasn't even a name I would turn around for. That bad.
Well, you are from Louisiana, but you don't make the typical Louisiana music because when most people think of Louisiana, they think of club bounce music, hype music, but you really more mellow with it. Is there a reason why you didn't go that route?
Because that's when it gets to that stigma. Because Zydeco is if you would say Louisiana music, that would be Zydeco.
Yeah.
But the bounce music was mainly gangster back in the gap. It was mainly on that whole joint. Again, I don't care about for none of that. But I like it. I listened to it like Pimp Daddy. I was like, oh man, I was jamming, didn't know what I was listening to. But it was just never nothing that was there. When I got into music, I was literally already in Texas, but I was listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony, Do or Die, Twista a lot, DMX, heavy, and then R&B. So most of it's more laid back. And I'm 5'6". You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got time to be sitting there yelling and doing all that. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. But nah, I don't know. I never see myself not sounding like, I don't know. I guess how I sounds like I'm from Louisiana, but the beats, cause I'm more like, when I listen to the beats I like, is more Currency. Like the more I like, they're more of his style of beats. But I always was just like, people was bouncing Mystical, the
Yeah.
Juvenile, like the Waynes. You know what I mean? Like, but Wayne went from that whole to going to something different. But he can do it all of them. But I was like, let me start with everything else, and if I feel like going back, get these knees together, I go back.
Well, you mentioned that you listen to R&B and that's how some of your music kind of sounds with the hip hop flair to it. It's more towards the ladies, if you want to say. Now, does it make it harder to get that fan base with the men when you make songs like that? Or do men be like, nah, I feel you. I'm going
No,
through it too.
100%. Most of the niggas they be going through the same shit I be going through. So, I give you an instance, like story of my life, Rashad. Like, it's ironic to do this talking on it. My partner Curly, his middle name is my name, but just with one A. And when we were like when I was in there recording, he been there, hey man, put me in there, and he start going through. He going through it with his old lady. I'm like, ain't my business at all. But the people that actually like listen to music, it's easy. But I don't know, other dudes, they probably like, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure they probably listen to Frank Ocean or Kevin Gates crying those or auto tuning, talking about how much he loved. But that makes more sense because he's a gangster at the end of the day. But people that know me and like and genuine and understands, like if you know R&B or you got that type of mind, like man, this is good. But until then, still.
Until then. Now, I've DJed at a couple hip hop shows, and I noticed that when artists perform, especially the African American artists and the Latino artists, they perform separately. They congratulate each other. I like your music, dope. But I don't see too many collabs. But with you, I see you always collabing with Master Control, which is good because you get to bridge that gap. Why is it, do you feel that a lot of artists don't like to bridge that gap? They always want to stay with their side.
No, I was talking to. I didn't know Mexican was as deep as they was until I moved to San Antonio. I ain't know nothing about breakfast. Like a lot of stuff I didn't know. And then I seen Trill perform at Club Grooves, which everybody know it just it was a different type of vibe over there. But I always went by myself, and I seen him there, and I just asked him, "Hey, it was dope. We need to collab." And then since then, my daddy. Now he met my daddy, met all my kids. So he's like one of the only people that ever met my daddy that's not from my hometown. So it's just how it happened. He was like, boom, I said, let's do this tour. They was doing this thing real quick. I said, if you down, you grinding, I'm trying to get mine out. I said, I'll just quit the job. And I said, we can just go and see what it works. I'm back working again. So then wait to where it's supposed to. But he was down to do that. And I didn't care what shade it, what shade it was. I just knew he wanted it. And then I wanted him to rap in there. I wanted him to get in there because he already had this track.
Yeah.
Like, bro, get into, you can spit, bro. The way you can breathe, I said, bro, you can spit. But I think it is a lot of out here, though, because I actually messed with Jordy Mac, like Pure Hunger, Viper, Suspect. Just did a video with Suspect and Boulevard Records. It's going down. I've been, look, like I said, I ain't going to get on you about this interview because I've been getting on this motherfucker about this song that we did like 2013. And I'm talking about it's going down. I'm in the club drinking Remy. I said, bro, you know how long it's been since I was in the club and then drinking Remy at the same time? I'm saying. And then he hit me up while I was in Marion, already out of there. And he said, I'm going to do the video tonight, bro. And he called up and he had all his partners there. I called up everybody I knew. I only had one show up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I don't know. I think people can. I just think they just focus on themselves, like trying to get it. And then if you don't reach out, that's just what it is. I don't know. And shout out Smoke, too. That's another one. I still don't think he made it Latino, though. He's something else, though. That's my dog, though.
But I like that y'all two collab and that you can bridge that gap because, like I said, a lot of us feel like we don't need to market to them. And I'm like, why not? This is 90% of San Antonio and vice versa. Like, but I like that. And y'all made good music together. Shout out to that Chop and Scoop tape that y'all dropped. What made y'all do that now? Because I noticed that recently a lot of artists are starting to do that now. That's the trend. They want to get their album, song, Chop and Scoop now slowly. Since this COVID, but y'all did it before the COVID though. So
we did it before the COVID. We did it past the part where I was like really excited, like really like excited. Because when I Fuck Action was, I heard Summer 2000 the first time. I heard like Big Pun, It's So Hard, and I was listening. I was like, what the hell? And then I started hearing the Fuck Action 27, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? It's a whole different world.
Yeah.
Right? So I started getting into it, and I started listening to I didn't get into the Screw part because I was listening to R&B at the time, but I started listening to the tapes he made and then started Ron G's, the Swish Out. So I started listening to Ron C. So I started listening to all those, and I was like, man. And then he was like, man, he chopped up my first one, man. I'm gonna get him a chop. I said, nigga, for real? I said, that's crazy. I said, because I've been listening to it, and like trying to fake do it or listen to other people do it. And I was like, that's one of the ones, not the originator, but he's one of the ones that was that founder type of it. And I was like, that was so dope to me, but it's one of the ones people either you know about it or you don't know about it. But either way, I'm like, it got done.
That's how I actually started DJing. A lot of people don't know. I started off chopping screwing music before I got into the clubs.
I bet that's what it is though, because people sleep on that. I was like,
They do. But I'm just telling you, it's another vibe. Like you might listen to an R&B song that make you cry, but once you listen to a Chopped and Screw, you're gonna be in like some more deep feelings. Like your feelings might have been deep, but it's gonna be like
they run it back, they bring that same.
And then sometimes you hear stuff that you didn't even know they had said when they slow it down. You're like, oh, that's what she was saying?
Yeah, I thought I heard a dude singing it, and then I heard the actual song was a woman. I said, what the fuck? I was like, wait a minute, it was the Best Man soundtrack. And I was like, wait a minute, I know this song. And I was like, this cannot be the fuck it. And it damn sure was a whole woman going through pain. I was like, nigga, it felt like me with my girl.
Exactly.
Woo! Woo! Yeah.
Man,
That's true, for real.
Now, we know you dropped some albums. You got some songs out. Are we going to get some music videos from you?
Yeah, I'm actually
working music videos.
I'm actually working on, the last one I just did was Suspect. It Goes Down. Even though the song goes, it was a new video. I got the gray hair and everything. I couldn't even shave before. But that brings back to the story of my life because I was really trying to get that movie sequence. So it just felt like one big movie because the second volume was supposed to have been including artists that I'm cool with. So if they shooting a video, when you shooting your video, I'll link it with yours. So now when I meet up with you on this song, it pans out to you doing your thing, exactly what it was. So now it's a spider web. I don't have to work with you after that, or we can, but you know what I'm saying? But if you got work, we funnel it. So it didn't happen that way, and I'm actually still trying. I don't know. I can't stop trying to film myself. I got all kind of stuff to film myself, and I got people that want to film it. So I want to do that route. I just know what song. Because a lot of songs that it means a lot to me, you can't bring visuals to. Or if you do, it'll be kind of like intense a little bit, even for like the small, like the minuscule stuff I talk about. So I don't know. I'm gonna do one. It's a different effect though. So there's gonna be the one called Last Dance off the EP. I'm gonna do that one as the only video for that EP. I'm gonna do that one as soon as I sit down and edit. I'm lazy.
Now I know you done collabs with, like we spoke earlier with Mexican Trill. You done some with Loyal to the Game. I heard a preview of that Purple Lights that he has coming out with you on it. Yeah. I heard a preview.
When he dropping it, bro, he keep playing.
I don't know.
Get on him.
I don't know.
I'm gonna get on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna mess. Well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna try to find that out too. I've been trying to find that release date since he sent me the whole thing, the whole project to preview.
Oh, well, I ain't got that. I just got the song I was on.
I got the whole project. I'm like, when you dropping it? Don't let me leak songs. I'm gonna start leaking songs one by one. And I told him I'm gonna start.
Can't do that.
I know. I was joking with him, but yeah. But I know you done collabs with those two. Are there any other artists in San Antonio or any other underground artists that you see in general that you want to do collabs with?
I mean, I'm down to collab with anybody who's like that's genuine, like that. Like I don't care about like whatever your streams got, how many followers you got, none of that one. If the music makes sense and you make sense with it, so I don't have to add nothing to it, and it's like an authentic thing. Right now, I'm gonna go hard left probably in a couple weeks. So at this point, I may do a song with whoever, like a pop singer at this point, just because I'm like, you know what, I've been too much invested with personal, so let me get to like now I don't care. But I mean, it don't really matter to me. Like I had a collab with a dude from Chicago. He's a producer. Never met him a day in my life till this day, and we got 3 songs that's out right now. Still ain't never met him. We shot a video. I shot mine here, sent it to him. He edited it. But I don't know nobody really that's out, because if somebody put a post today about that, like who's the two or who's the thing, I was like, I don't really know too many people. One person I'm trying to get with though on God though is Worldwide.
Oh yeah.
I followed him before I knew he was an actual artist. Like I knew him making beats, and then I seen that it was a Castle Made of Sand, I think it was, whatever, and I was like, he dope. But I was like, I'm not on that mental joint where he's like boom, just manipulative type. But I was like, fuck, I fuck with him. But like that, even the whole Timeless crew they had was dope. IQ, I need to do a new one with him, but I did one way back. I don't know, it really don't matter to me, man. Like as long as you about it and you really into it, like I'm down invested with it. If you're trying to put it out with a scheme with it, with a mindset, videos, a plus. If not, as long as it sounds good and promote it, just like I'm gonna do it with it. But nobody in particular.
Okay. Well, when can we get a club song from you? Or that's not your vibe? Like a booty shaking club song, Megan Thee Stallion. No, I'm joking. Not Megan Thee Stallion type. I know I just have to see your face. But just like a nice little dance club song, even if it just have a good time song, you know? Like
I
put
got
your hands in your hair and drink a tea.
I got them, and I like when I drop them, people don't catch them. They catch the ones that I do the most, like Last Longer. Like Last Longer was a track. I had to meet this dude through my partner, Young Boo. He was his neighbor, and he was like, he sings, and he had this whole soulful joint. I got like 3 or 4 different songs out of him while I had him, because he would do them, but he would never stay in there. So he came by, and I had this one song. It was like a up tempo. I was like, man, maybe this is why people look at me like this boy's the grouch. He don't like smiling. I said, no, I smile when I'm in the house. You know what I mean? Like I'm cool. I'm happy. So I ended up making this beat like Last Longer. So I did that one, and then he came in. He was like, take a picture. It'll last longer. So he kept going, but mine was on Silk. The Do You Like?
Yeah.
Do You Like?
Oh, that's my song.
So I did that part, and I just did a different way. And he was like, well, take a picture. So I was like, bet, put that together. So it's coming, but it's more coming with it. I just don't release it because I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna do another one eventually.
Okay. I hope you release it soon. Or just send me a snippet or whatever.
I got you.
Or whatever.
I got. Matter of fact, I'll shoot you 2. I'll shoot you one. The one that I'm dropping on 15. I'll shoot you another one that I have no idea when it's gonna come, but Yeah, I got you.
So what's next for CompC?
Shit.
You know, a lot of artists now, since this COVID hit, they started the merch game with the t-shirts, the mask, and everything else they could sell. I know that's not you. You always different. So what's next from you?
I did the shirts. I did the shirts back in the Gap, and I ended up giving most of them away because people was like, da da da, and I was like, because I was like, I'd rather you have it, like you my people. I understand they want to do it, so I ended up like giving some away, and family was buying some. I was like, so it got a little too point. But me, I just looked at 2020, for example, all these versus battles, like all these artists that nobody even they won't make another record again, or maybe never do nothing again. Now you see them #1. Now you see them streaming again. Now you see them. I said, bruh, they doing exactly right. They don't have to make music again because music is working for them. They just found a platform to put it out. So me, my whole goal was to just do music and just drop them this year. Just make sure I don't hold nothing, and then do like a what I call a local connection. But it's mainly with me, people I know. So boom, you have some, I'll send it to my people, I'll add it to my playlist, I'll tell them, check it out. If you don't like it, you gotta like it, but just make sure you go peep it.
Yeah.
Give it one, give it a spin one time, see if you like it. So I've been working on that aspect of it. So I've been seeing more of the return of it this year. So mine is like more like, how can I flip that more? So it's not many staying out of it because shows, you can't step out in San Antonio and get paid to like, oh, my rent paid type of vibes. You can build up to it, but at the end of the day, like now it's like, where can I get this money from? And the easiest way without leaving your house, streams. Get the money that way. Don't buy it. You gotta buy it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just listen to you a couple times. If you want to buy it, I'm thinking about doing OnlyFans. Hold up, that's different. But look, the only reason I thought about doing it because I think people are like, what the fuck is on this page? Ain't nothing but me and my dog listening to music or me watching. So it ain't gonna be nothing crazy or just me just.
A lot of artists are doing that. You'd be surprised. A lot of artists OnlyFans is not that. Some are giving about business tips. Some are just leaking music that they haven't released yet. So.
Yeah, but them well-established artists. Mine, they gonna sue me and try to get money for false advertising. I thought you were gonna take your shirt off. Not on this one. Not with that subscription.
What you gotta do is you lift your shirt up a little bit and then you go, boom, and press play.
My anthem for 2020 is I'm not a piece of meat. That's what I'm going because Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B and got women fucked up now. Now y'all so aggressive.
You're not a piece of meat. You're the whole meal.
But that's the problem though, because
I'm joking with you.
But that's how it go though. I didn't know women were so aggressive than they were, like than they are now. And I was like, bruh, that's why I had to ease up on the type of music and like make you main. I had to actually talk. I was like, let me explain this to you before you try to get into this situation that you want. I don't even understand how everything's ticking. So look, let me sit you down real quick, and before you make this commitment, I watch Forensic Files every night.
I see. Well, speaking of verses that you mentioned, that would you be down to do a verses with someone from the city?
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how they even work because I don't even like the verses now because I don't think the hits they play are the actual good songs. They're just the ones that's popular. Like, because I think Genuine would kill Usher in my opinion, just because I know Usher's 100% literally that whole track eat. And then Usher's Confessions Part 1 was some straight bullshit. I don't care what nobody says.
I didn't like Confessions either.
But Part 2 though, Part 2 was dope.
I listened to Part 2 because I didn't like Part 1, so I didn't listen to Part 2.
Yes, I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know Part 1 existed until two weeks ago. I was like, that was an actual song. They actually tried that.
Well, just like Jagged Edge, Jagged Edge Heartbreak was good, but then they came out with a Heartbreak Part 2, and that sucked. So it's just like, oh.
But then they went against 112 and Slim, so you can't win that one. But I mean, versus, I guess it depends on what. I don't know. I'm down. Like I'll be damned if motherfuckers say I don't have nice songs. But I mean, I wouldn't give a fuck. Somebody say, oh, I think his is better. Fuck him. At the end of the day. But I mean, I know it's like love spread music out. But I mean, I think like here to be more to a competitive thing, where with the way they do it is more of a respect. Yeah. And they get to sit on their ass and make money off of just some other shit. With us, it'll be more of how many people gonna look, how many people watching. Is it worth me even playing this song? And then if it is like, oh, he trash, and if you got beef. But I don't know if nobody don't like me yet. So I don't know. But I'm down though. Long story short, my bad. I'm down. If somebody wanted it. I ain't trying to be T.I. and then like, come on, bring your ass, you king. I ain't running from no nigga out here that make music though, for real.
That's funny. But thank you, Mr. CompC, for being on U3. I'm so happy that we finally got this set up.
I told you, like, it's been overdue, but it's the right time.
Yes, it has been. Before we let you go, let people know where they can check your music out and your social media links, all that good stuff.
That's the shit I suck at. All right, so it's CompC, CompC, no space on Apple Music, Spotify. You do CompC. No, damn. You do COMP hyphen the but fuck, man. COMP with space, and then you can get the other side, like the regular album, man, Mexican Trio. It's on the like Space C, but the Chop and Screw is on the CompC. It's weird. Yeah, so CompC, the CompC on Twitter, Instagram. I think it's the CompC. I just made another one, or it's CompC 318. If you want to hit me up for features, anything like that, 318 Slizzle. That's SLIZZLE. Yeah, that's the other name we take off his shirt. But for collabs, business, shit like that. So again, 318 SLIZZLE at gmail.com. I've been doing a little production type of shit. If you need your beat mixed and shit like that, I can give it to somebody. We can talk about numbers, shit like that. But music wise, CompC, no space. If you add a space, you can get like 3 albums. But it's there.
You heard it straight from his mouth. Make sure you go ahead and check out his music and go link him up on all the iTunes, Spotify, and Instagram, Facebook, and all that good stuff. I will be having one of his songs played right after this interview, so you can check out at least one of his songs. And this your girl, DJ Baby Blue Diamond, and we are signing out.
Don't need a reason for this feeling I'm getting. I'm taking off and pushing it to the max. So yeah, I want it all. I'm slipping but never fall. Ain't a damn thing changed. I still remain on top of my game and bringing pain. Don't need a reason for the feeling I'm getting. I'm taking off and pushing it to the max. So yeah, I want it all. I'm slipping but never fall. Ain't a damn thing changed. I still remain on top of my game and bringing pain. Love fingers pressing in my notes. My subconscious let it flow. I'm knowing the finish. A different season in the episode playing on. See it so vivid and making history. Let it roll. The choices I'm giving, I deal consistently. It's hard to believe there's so many. Just wanna see you fail. No longer holding no grudges. So really wish them all well. There's more to share than hidden motives. And most are clueless in why I do it. I keep it on key. Orchestra music, never make up no excuses. Any reasons I'm facing, my mind is simply just faded. Since some reasons and complications I made it instead of pulling through. I'm not your type of usual. Inclining better under pressure. Just so equipped to deliver the type of music some may not understand. But that don't mean that's gonna stop me. Keep it rolling with the plan. Hot damn, increase the dose for them lames. And let that pain ease. No jewelry or icy grip. But look, I keep it 20 Don't degrees. Need a reason for this feeling I'm getting. I'm taking off and pushing it to the max. So yeah, I want it all. I'm slipping but never fall. Ain't a damn thing changed. I still remain on top of my game and bringing pain. Don't need a reason for the feeling I'm getting. I'm taking off and pushing it to the max. So yeah, I want it all. I'm slipping but never fall. Ain't a damn thing changed. I still remain on top of my game. Say this the type to make your brain freeze and sipping a Slurpee that make your mind rush. They're versatile and bringing this fire and turn this shit to dust. It's simple and trust. I handle business on the day to day. Longevity moving, watch me do it. Don't ever hesitate. That time waits for no man. That's honest and true. Expect the same when every time you see me step in the booth. Since my debut, round table you and all that came after. The only certainty was staring right at me up in the mirror. So clearer the picture and captures take a new shape. Those who with me on through the struggle, they can have them a plate. But the gate is fully closed and some timers in them hoes. I would rather have my music loud, playing through my headphones than carry on a mission of worthless added attention and worry about all my problems. So niggas, I keep my distance cause the instance, see when the instincts, it all can turn against they missing and the info in instance turns for former Don't friends. Need a reason for this feeling I'm getting. I'm taking off and pushing it to the max. So yeah, I want it all. I'm slipping but never fall. Ain't a damn thing changed. I still remain on top of my game and bringing pain. Don't need a reason for the feeling I'm getting. I'm taking off and pushing it to the max. So yeah, I want it all. I'm slipping but never fall. Ain't a damn thing changed. I still remain on top of my game and bringing pain.